Today our topic is the Stoic Guide to Overcoming Anxiety. Anxiety is something many of us face in life. It can feel like a heavy weight on your chest, making it hard to breathe or think clearly. But what if I told you that the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers practical tools to help you manage and overcome anxiety? Stoicism teaches us how to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. It is not about ignoring your feelings or pretending everything is fine. It is about understanding your emotions and learning how to respond to them in a way that brings peace and strength. Let's explore how Stoic principles can help you deal with anxiety and live a more fulfilling life. First, let's talk about what Stoicism is. Stoicism is a philosophy that started in ancient Greece, and it was later developed by Roman thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. The main idea of Stoicism is that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. This is a powerful idea because it shifts the focus from the external world to our internal world. Instead of worrying about things outside of our control, we can focus on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. This is the foundation of overcoming anxiety. One of the most important Stoic teachings is the distinction between what is in our control and what is not. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, said, "Some things are within our power, while others are not." He explained that our thoughts, actions, and desires are within our control, but things like other people's opinions, the weather, or the past are not. When we feel anxious, it is often because we are trying to control things that are beyond our power. For example, you might feel anxious about what others think of you, or you might worry about things that happened in the past. But Stoicism reminds us that these things are not within our control. Instead of wasting energy on them, we should focus on what we can control: our own thoughts and actions. Another key Stoic principle is the practice of negative visualization. This might sound strange at first, but it is a powerful tool for reducing anxiety. Negative visualization means imagining the worst-case scenario and thinking about how you would handle it. For example, if you are anxious about losing your job, imagine what would happen if it actually happened. How would you cope? What steps would you take to find a new job? By thinking about the worst-case scenario, you realize that you can handle it. This reduces the fear and uncertainty that often fuel anxiety. It also helps you appreciate what you have right now. When you imagine losing something, you become more grateful for it in the present moment. Stoicism also teaches us to accept the impermanence of life. Everything in life is temporary, including our problems and worries. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Everything is ephemeral, both that which remembers and that which is remembered." This means that nothing lasts forever, not even our memories. When we feel anxious, it is easy to get caught up in the moment and forget that our problems are temporary. But Stoicism reminds us that everything will pass. The things that seem so important and overwhelming today will eventually fade away. This perspective can help us stay calm and grounded in the face of anxiety. Another important Stoic practice is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment and paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you feel anxious, it is often because your mind is stuck in the past or the future. You might be replaying past mistakes or worrying about what could go wrong in the future. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment. The present is the only moment we have control over. By practicing mindfulness, you can bring your attention back to the here and now. This helps you break free from the cycle of anxiety and find peace in the present moment. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and self-control. When we feel anxious, it is easy to let our emotions take over. We might react impulsively or make decisions based on fear. But Stoicism teaches us to pause and think before we act. Instead of letting our emotions control us, we can choose how to respond. This requires self-discipline and practice, but it is a crucial skill for overcoming anxiety. By developing self-control, you can face your fears with courage and clarity rather than letting them overwhelm you. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is the idea of Amor fati, which means love of fate. This means accepting everything that happens to us, good or bad, as part of our life's journey. Instead of resisting or fighting against our circumstances, we can learn to embrace them. This does not mean we should be passive or give up on our goals. It means we should accept what we cannot change and focus on how we can grow and learn from every experience. When we embrace Amor fati, we stop seeing challenges as obstacles and start seeing them as opportunities. This shift in perspective can help us overcome anxiety and find meaning in even the most difficult situations. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on our virtues. Virtues are qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. When we live according to our virtues, we feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This helps us build resilience and inner strength, which are essential for overcoming anxiety. Instead of worrying about external things like money, fame, or success, we can focus on becoming the best version of ourselves. This does not mean we should ignore our responsibilities or stop striving for our goals. It means we should prioritize our character and values above all else. When we live a virtuous life, we feel more confident and less anxious because we know we are living in alignment with our true selves. Finally, Stoicism reminds us of the importance of community and connection. While Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance, it also recognizes that we are social beings. We need the support and encouragement of others to thrive. When we feel anxious, it is important to reach out to others and share our struggles. This does not mean we should rely on others to solve our problems, but we can find comfort and strength in knowing we are not alone. By building strong relationships and supporting one another, we can face life's challenges with greater courage and resilience. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a practical and powerful guide for overcoming anxiety. By focusing on what we can control, practicing negative visualization, accepting impermanence, and cultivating mindfulness, self-discipline, and virtues, we can find peace. Stoicism teaches us to embrace our fate, focus on the present moment, and live according to our values. It reminds us that we are not alone, and that we can find support and connection in our relationships with others. Anxiety is a natural part of life, but with Stoic principles, we can learn to manage it and live with greater clarity, courage, and peace. Remember, you have the power to choose how you respond to life's challenges. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, you can overcome anxiety and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life.